Earth's mightiest aura farmer. In a world where power determines everything.
Here's the reaction mashup of their episode. Let's watch it together. I'm RML. Let's go.
This is CJ the Champ. Song Jinwoo, Earth's Mightiest or
any of the videos y'all want to see, let me know in the comments. One shout you out. Push out to the reaction. Every other day we stream. Let's get to it.
Man, he wanted to go, man. He let people die to or farm. He got love for the game.
One by one, all of you will come up and you will be tortured.
Oh God, I remember this part.
You will be killed.
Yep.
He let them get whooped just for aura.
We will take your carcass and we will barbecue you.
Yay!
Not barbecue.
With injections.
Yeah, all these motherfuckers were.
How can I save this? This still be clean.
I think that's honestly his.
That's the protagonist, by the way.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Jinwoo tribe. As it is time to, again, observe this serial ore farmer, boss rush every dungeon, and watch no game characters get their ass whooped with no life support, just for him to come in and save the day at the last second and look cold as hell. This actually pisses me off. I don't know why he does this, bro. Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
so today's trial, we will have 4 exhibits. 4 exhibits for 4 bosses he absolutely smacked. So let's not waste no more time. The evidence is on deck and ready to be presented. So without further ado, Exhibit A. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit A, the Ice Elf. So the first major boss this man Jinwoo just straight up disrespected was this bum-ass Ice Elf. Now a little context real quick. Jinwoo went on this raid with these hunters on his fake-ass E-rank nonchalant bullshit. He's still hiding from the fucking league that he's LeBron James and he's acting like Ben Simmons. So everybody thought this was just gonna be a normal raid. Until it wasn't. This gate ended up turning into a red gate. And when a gate turns red, you can't leave. You are locked in there until the boss is dead. So if you are under level, GG, you're dead. It was nice knowing you. So when they entered the dungeon, they got ambushed off the rip by the Ice Elves. This poor dude got fucking domed. Ice and everything. Like, damn. And these Ice Elves thought they was cold as hell. Look at this hitting this emo. Nigga probably thought, yeah, nigga. You saw how I just sniped that nigga across the map? Yo, clip that shit. And of course, the Jinwoo caught the fucking airway. He's ore farming. Jesus Christ, here we go. This nigga can't go 5 minutes without ore farming. So what ended up happening was this dickhead in his level 99 Skyrim armor decided to take charge and say, alright, everybody, listen up. All the strong niggas, come with me. And all the weak niggas, I don't know, just go find something to do. And I feel so bad for this dude. Bro said, can I join the team? And bro pushed him down and said, what the fuck is you doing, weak ass, bum ass nigga? You don't take your ass over to the trash ass niggas over there. And this man Jinwoo's just thinking in his head, oh God, all the poor souls that follow this guy are gonna fucking die. And man, he wasn't lying. He fucking water these boys. And look at this. Bro was talking all that shit early about the weakness. And look at him now, screaming like a bitch and running away like a bitch. And man, the other group, they have the whole ass click out. Not having to do a damn thing because Jinwoo is carrying their asses, killing everything. And Lord have mercy, look at him again. Or for me. Jinwoo tried not to ore farm challenge. Impossible. I'm sorry to So later on that day, while everybody's just chilling at camp, enjoying their vacation in this winter wonderland sponsored by Jinwoo, old boy sees them having a great old time at the cookout. And since he didn't get an invite, he started tweaking. Bro walked up to him mad as hell like, oh, look at you niggas just chilling and having a blast. Well, my whole squad got wiped. So he runs up and tries to kill them. But Jinwoo dribbles his head and sends him flying across the map. And he was just looking at him like, loud ass, trash ass nigga. This why you ain't getting no fucking invite. So after he sent no pussy more time, the Ice Elves finally pull up out of their active camo. And they were ready to get active. So the boss pulls up and he starts saying, hello, human monkey. My name is Bartholomew, the Ice Elf. I just named myself that because the author didn't decide to give me a name. True. It's like he doesn't even care for some of us. Anyways, let me cut to the chase. This is Cletus, and he would like to challenge you to a duel. Cletus? R.I.P. Cletus. Also, I finally did just figure out this man's name. Baruka? But who the cares? With the amount of screen time he's gonna have, I'm just gonna keep on calling him Bartholomew. So Bartholomew sends his entire army to attack Jinwoo and his shadows. And the shadows started cooking. And man, I ain't gonna lie, this next part, I gotta break this down. Because this was just flat out disrespectful.
Really good at
These elves try to shoot his partner. But just look at this. This nigga catches the arrow mid-shot, then shreds him in half. That was disgusting. So then here comes Bartholomew making his entrance. And this how you know it's time to get active. The health bar's up. So old boy wanted to make this formal. He said, my name is Baruch, but niggas in these streets call me Bartholomew. Okay. What say you? Shut up, man. Let's get active. So they start fighting, and Jinwoo immediately jumps up in the air, doing a bunch of unnecessary flips. Like, nah, nigga, go back. Did you have to do all this shit? No, you didn't. For the aura. So he comes down with it, and the boy tried to stomp on the blade, and he thought he had him. He put the blade back in his inventory, then pulled it back out to almost land a clean hit on him. But Bartholomew wasn't no bum-ass nigga. He parries it, then he kicks Jinwoo off of him. So bro thought he had the advantage. But like 5 seconds later, a random meteor just comes out of the air and hits him, taking off his first chunk of health. Yo, shouts out to the mages, man. The backline came in clutch here. So this is when the entire fight was changed. Old pussy boy got so mad at Jinwoo for disrespecting him, he gets up and starts running at him, trying to kill him mid-fight. But this was all according to her. Jinwoo knew he would do this because bro was like, oh good boy, about time to start running to me. So this man summons Egress. He makes a smoke screen and he kills old Billy. And in his final moments, guess what he sees? This nigga ore farming before the lights go out. Yeah, big dog. The count's still going on. This man is lucky this isn't a straight up criminal trial. Because that was just low-key straight up murder. You could say it was self-defense, but the way Jinwoo put it, he was plotting to murder this nigga the whole time. So he turns this dude into a whole shadow soldier. And you could tell he hated bro. Because the name that he gave him was Iron.
What? Hey, y'all come look at this.
Iron, no, bro. I like Iron, bro. I like Iron.
This nigga couldn't get creative at all. He literally saw bro had iron armor on and said, your name's Iron. This is a fate worse than death.
Bro, that's how he names everybody.
And I ain't gonna lie, old boy was hanging in there. But at the end of the day, this wasn't no 1v1. This was a flat-out jumping. He just comes down and tries to impale him. But he dodges and costs them. Because Jinwoo came and shaked him in the back. And this was the beginning of the end for Bartholomew the Ice Elf. Because Jinwoo told this man, hey bro, how your team doing? And he looks over. All the Ice Elves are dead. The Shadow Army slaughtered them. So this made him lose his composure. He tries to bum rush Jinwoo. So Jinwoo throws his dagger at him, but it misses. So dude was like, ha! You can't aim for shit! But it was a feint the whole time. Jinwoo uses the force, brings the blade back, and it ends up shattering his blade. Then Iron comes in and bear hugs him, and the mages let loose and blows this nigga sky high. So with the last bro had left, he tries to move into his second phase, but he was too late. He shaked this man in the abdomen. Then Iron came up with his hammer, and before he squashed him, look at this man walk away so cool.
That could be added to the show.
Just like that. Straight up squash Bartholomew. I told y'all it's not even worth knowing the dude's real name because this bum only had like 10 minutes of screen time, and we're never gonna see him again. So adios, Bartholomew. Thanks for playing.
I'll give him that. I'll give him that. Shout out Bartholomew.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I now present you Exhibit B, the High Orc. So the second boss on our list today that got obliterated was Kargalagon, the High Orc Mage. Now, how all this went down was just hilarious in my opinion. So Jinwoo was working at this mining company, and this dude named Captain Jinwoo came up to them and asked if somebody can carry their bags for his strike team that's about to go in the dungeon. And Jinwoo, having experience being a certified bag carrier for teams that are leagues weaker than him, decided, sure, I'll do it. Like, I guess he just wants the extra cash at this point. Because me personally, if I'm Jinwoo in this situation, I'm telling this weak ass nigga to carry my shit. And I mean, he would be way more useful doing it too. Because man, what we're about to witness, this motherfucker needs to hang it up. So when they enter the dungeon, these high orcs are the perfect thing. And there were like 50 of them. And apparently they say one high orc is equivalent to one A-rank. So the moment they enter this gate, these niggas were kicked off the rank. So they fought him for a bit and got their asses kicked. I mean, look at this bum ass nigga. He got his alarm cut off. And Jinwoo kinda had to bail him out a bit. But it got to a point where the orcs ended up sealing off the gate. And they were so overconfident. This one walked up to Captain Jinwoo and straight up told him,
At least he had heart. He's like the Vegeta.
They said for real, I don't remember that part.
"Now I will give you two options. You all can die right now, or you all can come meet with me." So they decided to meet with him. So later on, while walking through this entire dungeon, they end up entering a massive throne room. And there were like thousands of orcs in here. The whole army is in this bitch. And the boss Kargalagon is just sitting on the throne chilling. So he started telling them, "You all will be our entertainment. One by one, all of you will come up and you will be tortured. Then you will be killed. After you kill, we will take your carcass and we will barbecue you.
Down south barbecue.
Injections."
Oh my god.
So he grabs the captain, lifts him up with the force, and slams him into the ground. And he was not done. He started to ragdoll this man. Nobody could do anything. They just had to watch as their captain got annihilated. But guess who can do something though? The dude in the back carrying the backpack right now. What the fuck are you doing? Swear y'all, bro. This nigga Jinwoo dead ass. Let this man get ragged on for like a minute straight while he stood here and contemplated. How can I make this the coldest entrance possible? Should I do it like Naruto when he pulled up against Pain? Ichigo when he pulled up to fight Aizen? Better yet, Saiyan Goku when he pulled up when everybody was dead. That shit was tough. So he let this man get ragged on a little more. Jinwoo finally came in and saved this man. But yo,
Trying to see if they can handle themselves real quick for a
I
little.
can't look past this, bro. You just let that nigga get his ass whooped so you could ore farm and sell him. Holy fuck. This man really is a serial ore farmer. So Jinwoo summons the entire Shadow Army, and he's ready to cook all these ugly ass
He's the
orcs.
ultimate ore farmer, bro. There's nobody bigger than
Why are you
ore farmer.
posted up like this? I'm sick as well, ore farming, man.
Ore farmer
So first Mightiest ore farmer in the Shadow Army started murking everybody, slicing and dicing, killing every little orc with cheese in these niggas, with style points added onto it.
And jeans. He's
And
doing it
while all
in
this is
jeans.
going on, everybody in the back
And it's
are
like
just
you're
shell
wearing
shocked.
Yes, sir.
And you can't blame them. I would be too. Because if you want a real life comparison of what they're seeing, this is basically the water boy. Check them into the game and drop in 50 on your ass. But no, numbers. And you're sitting there watching like, the fuck is this nigga being a water boy for? This nigga's an all-star. That is how insane this is. So this is
Yeah,
when
man, Jeremy Lin
the
type
pure
run.
disrespect started. This man looked at this big ass orc and said,
that
you
kind
wanna
of
see
level.
something cool?
Imagine you got
Arise.
a.
And he brings back all of the dead
on
eyes
his
in front of this man's face. So this ugly ass nigga with these nasty ass feet finally gets out of his seat, and the boss battle officially begins. So off the rip, this man tries to use the spell, but it didn't work. This man was magic resistant. Curses, poisons, not working, buddy. So then his mages start conjuring a massive fireball. So they chuck it at this man and go straight through his shield and blows him up. And this man's ego is already shattered. Bro was bragging how he was the best mage of all time, just to get humbled by the fucking water boy. Embarrassing. But let's continue. Quackalagon pops a mega mushroom and turns into a giant. He tries to step on this man, but he misses. This man just basically tried to step on an ant, but he bricked.
Come on now.
That angle was nuts.
Can't
So this man just loses his composure and just starts spamming fire spells, destroying the entire room, killing his own men, and not hitting Jinwoo once.
Yeah,
Oh my god, for the third time. Embarrassing!
You can't deal with it with the aura right now. You can't
If
deal
this
with
man was a
it.
quarterback, he'd be fucking Will Levis. Can't even hit an open man. So Jinwoo came from the top rope, shot this man in the eyeball, and it was basically over from here. Jinwoo just started shitting on this man, just doing tricks and throwing shit at him. Look at this man's face. He knows it's over. He can't even land a hit. And look at Jinwoo. This man grabbed a chain, ripped it off, and whipped it around bro's arm. Then he runs up with it and starts swinging around this motherfucker like Tarzan. Then after he finished wrapping him up, he pulls the chain down, dragging this big bastard into the ground. And after this, we get one of Jinwoo's most disrespectful moments. While Quackalagon is on 1 HP, Jinwoo walks up.
Bro, what was
and he
that?
looks up and sees his dead generals standing over him, with Jinwoo ore farming with him in the middle. So in his last moments, this man starts getting jumped by his own generals. He gets slammed into the ground, and this man Jinwoo didn't even kill him. He let his dead homies finish the job, and this man got decapitated by his own men.
That's wrong, bro.
That is one of the most disrespectful ways to ever make a man go out. He didn't even kill him himself. He made his resurrected generals do it. That is beyond disrespectful. And then what's even more nasty is when he brought him back as a shadow soldier. This man said, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Cargala, whatever the f your name is, I'm not pronouncing that shit. So with the big ass teeth, I'm naming your ass Tusk. Fate worse than death. For the rest of eternity, you have to serve this ore farming merchant that gave you this terrible ass name. Like, no, bro.
That name thing.
CJ is the goal.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit C, the Demon King.
Oh, the dragon.
So the third boss that got boomed by Jinwoo was the stereotypical isekai villain, the Demon King. So this is when Jinwoo finally made it to the top floor of the tower with his trusty demon girl squire, Afar. And I ain't gonna lie, how she became this man's squire is funny as shit. First of all, he boomed both of her bodyguards. Just look at what he did to this dude, bro. Nigga ran up to him trying to impale him with a spear. But look at these nonchalant knees. It's like dude's not even trying. Then he roundhouses his ass across the city. After she saw that, she got on all fours and begged for her life. While this man was ore farming right in front of her. This man just doesn't stop. Then after this, he went to her castle, looked at her dad dead in the face and said, I'll be borrowing your daughter.
Nigga, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Yeah, saying you like to hold a man's daughter is wicked. But he did that with a top floor. And they see this man in the flesh. An isekai protagonist, the worst nightmare, the Demon King, Baron. And this dude was all that shit, no talking. Bro didn't say a word. He just flew up on his wife and pointed his sword at him, basically telling him, come on, pussy, let's get jiggy. So his demons in the shadow army start the battle. And while they was fighting, Baron was trying to farm more too. That nigga said, look at me, twin, as he charged up in atomic breath and split the sky.
Tell me
This motherfucker didn't come to play. So Igris chopped off the wyvern's head, finally making this man come down to the ground. But he had no problem coming to the ground. He obliged. And that man Jinwoo was about that action too. He looked at him like, I heard you're an isekai protagonist's biggest fear. So show me why them niggas never make it home. So Baran said, as he shoots out another atomic breath, that ends up booming tusk. Iron comes in, gets stabbed in the head. Then he caught Eagles trying to sideswipe. Moved his ass too. Look at Jinwoo trying to sneak him. Mo said, no. As he parries him, and bumps his head and lifts him up above him. So Baran tried to end the whole series right here, but Tusk ended up blocking his sword. Jinwoo stabs him in the forearm, as well as Egress, and Tusk tried to hold him down. But Baran said, get your filthy ass hands off me! As he shoots out another atomic breath, incinerating all of Jinwoo's shadows, and draining his MP to 0. So now the real fight began. Bro healed all that health back and went into phase 2 and brought out dual blades. Ooh, the ego on this man is insane. Bro said, the great sword, I'll beat you at your own game. So they start getting active. This was a battle of who could use the dual blades better. And you know that man Jinwoo had to lock in because his mama's life is on the line right now. If he don't beat this nigga, his mama's staying in that coma forever. So as they continue to cross swords, Baran caught this man with an atomic breath, making Jinwoo lose his daggers. Then he came from above and pile dragged him into the ground. But when it looked like it was over, Jinwoo somehow countered and grabbed this man's arms. But Baran was about to shoot another atomic breath out. But here comes the MVP, the great Squire Essel, threw her twin blade at him, giving this man Jinwoo the opening he needed. He starts burning as much ore as possible. Rips this nigga's arms and said, I got one more for your foot, nigga. He hits this man with the swirling. Breaking this man's jaw. The animation. Look at this flat-ass Demon King in 2 hits.
Nice. Legendary finish.
Jinwoo had what most isekai protagonists couldn't even dream of doing.
Right.
Slaying the Demon King.
Pro uppercut him so hard. It sent a freaking reverse lightning.
We have reached our final exhibit D.
This is what I've been waiting for.
So the final boss of the gauntlet that this man is ran was the legendary Ant King. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, before we even talk about Jinwoo here, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to yap about this Ant King nigga for a second. Because this motherfucker was a demon. First off, what he did to the Japanese hunters was disgusting. They sent their top 10 S-rank hunters to this island to stop these ants. And this Ant King nigga started moving their ass one by one. Look at Shorty right here. Head gone, decapitated. Nobody saw it. Old boy right here trying to wind up a punch. Give me your head top, nigga. And here go the last one. This kid think he Virgil, but he is not him. Give me that next, nigga. Dead. And bro was still bloodthirsty. He wasn't done. Look at Shorty right here, about to meet a gruesome fate. Bro speed blitzes him. Give me some head, bitch. Dead. This nigga is not playing. And the last Japanese hunter he took out was the damn leader, the guild master. The man that tried to out-orphan Jinwoo a few episodes earlier. And they didn't even bother showing it. We knew what the outcome was gonna be. Dead as hell. And out of all the Japanese hunters, only 3 of them lived. 7 of them gone. And I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give a shout out to the author right here. Thank you. Thank you for not booing the match. Yeah, buddy. Get my nigga.
I did not think he was going there.
The Korean hunters got bodied too, because he just wanted to whip everybody's ass. Look at him teleport behind supreme fine shit. He winds up that motherfucking backhand and breaks her back. Oh my god. He bit her whole body, making it take a different shape and made her fine as a human Beyblade. Then here go this Super Mario ass nigga. Bro got big for nothing. Dude just casually ripped both his arms off. And here go the furry. Thanks for playing dead as hell. Look at homie right here. Hi, how are ya? Splits his nerd ass down the middle. And look at homie with the bow. What the fuck are you about to do? The only 2 people I fear with the bow is Hawkeye and Katniss fucking Everdeen. And you ain't none of them. So yeah, come on, get the trash ass off my screen. So here come Big Boy again, and I'm not gonna lie, he threw the game for these niggas. I'll grab this oversized bastard, started slamming his ass repeatedly on the ground, and he ends up finding the healer. And it was over from there. He stabs dude right down the middle. Then he lifted him up and said, "Itadakimasu," hit his head clean off. And the nastiest part about this, he took Bro's entire voice and learned how to talk from that.
It's your lucky day, little man. Your worthless life will be spared. have much more
It's not like
important things to deal with right
Bro,
now.
using this voice is hilarious.
Just nasty work. And he laid out all the S-rank hunters. They didn't stand a chance. Supreme Fine Shit got put on life support. And guess what? While this massacre was happening, guess where Jinwoo was?
Hanging out.
Wait, why was he doing? I don't remember that part. Why was he doing that? Why was he doing that?
Damn, I'm cold as hell on top of this building right now. What the fuck? No.
Why was he doing
This
that?
nigga can't be real. This nigga can't be real. This nigga can't be real.
Comment down below why he was doing that.
Before this started getting boom, the nigga literally has instant transmission that he didn't use. No, he waited for niggas to die, get their ass whooped. So when he finally pulled up, nigga walking cold as hell, not saying a word to these niggas. Not even a, you alright, bro? Nah, we can't do that yet, cause I haven't farmed for my fucking aura yet. So let me post up with my niggas and look cold as hell while doing it. I can do that. You got it, bro. Earth's mightiest aura farming niggas. So Jinwoo walks up to the Ant King and they start having an aura.
It's like
He can't keep getting away with this. Even the Ant King was like, this aura. Now he's fighting this ant on live TV. The whole world is watching. So this motherfucker decided to put on a show. So the ant king shocks him in the jaw. And everybody's in shock already. They think Jinwoo's dead. This man ate that shit just to eat it. Nah, bro. So he's like, alright, buddy, it's my turn. So he uses the force, slams him in the ground, and gives him a mean-ass right hook. And dog, look at his body. He made that nigga hit the fucking limbo. So the ant king was like, nah, I can't take this type of disrespect. So he smashed him back. And Jinwoo was like, alright, motherfucker, we can play this game. So they just start trading blows. And King get a hit in, Jinwoo would get a hit in, and they started going back and forth.
Bare
but everything
knuckles,
changed.
throw it in.
That rock and roll made that nigga hit straight air. Then look at this absolute sick. It's him with the hit me shot. And he put this nasty ass insect to his knees. And look at the stare down. Straight on form of he's doing this on purpose at this point. So the Ant King tries to attack again. But look at this wind up, my boy ready. They just end up clashing. But Jinwoo peels off and goes low again. And smacks him again with another haymaker. But the Ant King finally figured out some counterplay. He pulls out his nasty ass tongue and gives him a cut across the side of his face that ended up poisoning him. So Jinwoo finally got knocked down to a knee. So the Ant King winds up for a fatal blow. So he swings. But Jinwoo grabbed his arm and hit this man with a counter. Beat this insides in and sent him flying again.
There you go.
And that poison that Jinwoo got hit with, yeah, it didn't matter. Because remember, this man is poison resistant. So Jinwoo looked at Supreme Fine Shit on life support and decided, yeah, dog, the way you did my ball, you gotta die, twin. So the Ant King starts evolving, and we are now entering the final phase of this boss battle. Second health bar? Hello! This nigga has one. So Jinwoo pulls out the blades, and that's how you know it's time to get serious. So they start crossing swords and having a damn duel of fates. This fight was amazing. So thought his damn blue and red on your screen, you think you'd be watching a lightsaber duel right now. And look at everybody.
They're goddamn
flying their mouth right now, they will not notice. Because they're so stunned at what they're seeing right now. And I'm not gonna lie, if I'm an S-rank hunter and I'm seeing this, I'm low-key getting imposter syndrome. I'll be thinking, hey, am I really an S-rank? Because I can't even keep up. These niggas is going stupid. Now y'all look at this nasty ass move. This man threw his daggers at him and hit him. And while he was stunned, he flash stepped up to him, hit him with a quick little farm real quick, and hit him with that star He turned into Jinwoo for a second, but making him look like a million. So everything folded for like a good 30 seconds. The Ant King gets one last rage boost and slams Jinwoo in the ground. And he goes for the fatality. Look at this frame. This brother is a millisecond away from death. But Jinwoo had one last counter in his bag. He uses his mutilation skill, cuts this man's arm off, then hits him with a judgment cut.
A mutilation skill.
And after this, it was basically raps for the Ant King. Jinwoo made this demonic insect feel fear. He started stepping out that bitch. This nigga was running for his life. This just sums up everything you're about to see. He comes down from the top rope, and I'm just gonna let the sound take it from here, bro.
So now he's just last two guys.
Shit! That's triple S!
Look at the pole after.
Dude really turned into Virgil to end this fight.
He sure did.
My God, nigga, look at that ant.
Oh,
He literally
that's
got the thing
so
that cut off
fucking
both his
bad.
legs and his arms. And it was all over for this Ant King, man. And here it comes. The final war form. This man walks through the fire. Cold as hell. So cold. The Ant King tried to hide him.
He was trying to
This
run.
man used the force. Brought him down again. And when he looked up, he locked eyes with Earth's mightiest warrior. And this sealed his fate. This nigga tried to crawl out of it, but Jinwoo hawked him down and turned into goddamn Gordon Ramsay. He started slicing this nigga to death and turned his ass into an entitled delicacy as he defeated the final boss and ran the entire gauntlet.
Just like that.
Sashimi.
The Jinwoo trial.
Yeah, there's gonna be
Come
more.
back.
So look, one of the
I
best new
think
gen
it's safe
anime
to say
facts.
he got it. With flying colors at that. This gauntlet that he ran is actually disgusting. Bro bodied an ice elf, a high orc, the demon king, and the final form of Flick from Bug's Life. And technically, you can add Eagles from the last video. So that's 5 demons back to back to back to back to back that he boomed. And also, I caught this man orc farming 19 times, bro. I ain't gonna lie, if we do this again for the next season, I'm starting it at 19. We just gonna add on to it. So anyway, guys, hope y'all enjoyed it. And if you caught that little Easter egg I threw in there, y'all already know what the next video is. So I'm gonna go and make sure that this video is pure perfection.
You hear
I
the
like to describe you beautiful niggas. And until
Watched
then,
it actually.
You can find the links to these videos in the description below. Support them by hitting the like button, subscribing to their channel, and then come back here to do the same. If you want to see more content like this, don't forget to do it. I'll see you all next time. Thanks, everyone. I'm RML.